Welcome, Blood Bowl fans. It is the Heretic View. Today, we are taking a look at some Blood Bowl. And we've got Dark Elves versus Wood Elves. Uh, two of the best teams in Blood Bowl. So, this should be quite a show. I was looking forward to this. So, let's just jump right into this. Let's take a look at this is the opening kickoff. Wood Elves won the coin toss and elected to receive. Uh, Dark Elves set up with a pretty deep zone there because the Wood Elves, of course, if you give them any room to run down any of these wideouts, they're going to set up a quick pass. That's pretty much what this Wood Elf coach likes to do. Is chuck down the field. So we should see some exciting, um, you know, uh, elf on elf action. That's right. Got that joke all queued up for you. All right. So let's take a look at both teams. Let's see if there's anything to note about the teams. The little treeman here is only strength 5. He was injured last season. He has guard. So I think he's worth keeping, even at strength 5. Let's see. For the Dark Elves, they are missing their Witch Elf. And he just recently bought a second assassin, so we have double assassins playing on the field. I don't think he has a bench right now, but he will when the Witch Elf comes back. Both teams playing for basically the number 2 spot in the league, and this actually might be like a high kick was rolled on the kickoff, so he put his thrower underneath there, and I believe the thrower rolled a 2 to catch, so good enough. We're going to start off with a block that should be a 1-die block. Both coaches are relatively new to Blood Bowl. The Wood Elf coach, as you see, a Doge Pow rolled. Both coaches are about the same experience, except though I would say that the Wood Elf coach has a little bit more experience with his Wood Elf team than the Dark Elf player is new to playing Dark Elves. Played Amazons last season as they look up some stuff here. Was that already an injury? Looks like there was an injury already rolled. And then we have another POW. That piece right there is the Journeyman. So that is not indeed the Witch Elf. It's just being proxied in for a Journeyman. Widows do not pop armor in that case, but not sure what he's rolling there. But I think that's a foul. Foul action declared by another Wood Elf with plus 3 to that. Still no damage caused there. So let's go over just my opening thoughts while they kind of discuss. I tried to edit as much of this as possible, but I think there's still some spaces where there's parts that I should have edited, but I didn't. So what am I gonna do? The whole game was like 4 hours long, and I cut it down to 136. That was the best I could do, guys. Best I could do here. We got a 2-die block declared here, and that is by the tree. And surprisingly, no busta armor there as well. Decent start. Wood Elves have control of the ball, and have beat up on the line of scrimmage a little bit. I don't think they've used their blitz yet. I think this is going to be it right here. So he's got the guy marked. I'm thinking he's probably going to blitz there. There, here it comes. War Dancer Blitz. 2 die. Block and rolls the good old POW. So they got a nice pocket here in which to operate, and they also pop armor, and that'll be a stun. So big opening salvo by the Wood Elves. Pretty good start. Not sure what he was rolling there, but okay, sure. It is sped up, so it's gonna be kind of, some of it might be tough for me to follow along. If I make any mistakes, oh, I should mention that both guys, being new to Blood Bowl, there are gonna be some mistakes. I'm gonna try to correct them as much as possible, but if you catch them, go ahead and put it in the comments. So we got a nice pocket formed here, and we're gonna have our first pass declared, which is a completion. So starting off with some good SPP here, and he's got the ball past the line of scrimmage. Widows coming out of the gate pretty aggressive, want to score, put up points early, and you've got them all crowded onto one side here. That's going to test this zone defense by the Dark Elves. That has to be as good a start as you can ask for. If you're the Wood Elves, you've got several. You've got 1, 2, 3 players, 4 knockdown. I believe that one's prone. And here we go with the Wood Elves, or Dark Elves. Dark Elves turn 1. They're going to start by responding to this setup here. It's almost like they took the line of scrimmage and just put it on the other side. As he's going to try and work out some. He needs some good blocking. So basically, the Dark Elves have, in theory, they should be the harder hitting team. It's tough without the Witch Elf, though. I think that's going to be pretty key. Down your Witch Elf. The Witch Elf is so good at, just coming with frenzy right off the bat. Also, the Dark Elf team doesn't have as many skilled up players as the Wood Elves, which was surprising to me because I took a look at the match report, and I didn't see any inducements, and I'm thinking there should have been, quite a bit of difference in TV, but again, I wasn't there watching. Actually, that's me. That's me up there. You can see just the hint of my bootay up there. Anyways, Widow setting up what looks to be a zone here. Lots of stacked tackle zones. We've got I think the assassin's coming in for is this going to be a blitz? That will be a blitz right there that's a blitzer. Declaring blitz. Blitzer's doing what blitzers should be doing. Declaring blitz. Got a push, which it's not bad. You've got like this zone of control here. So if they're going to advance forward with this kind of line of scrimmage thing that they've got going, they are going to be marking themselves, allowing the Dark Elves to get some free hits. So that's what he's saying here. But I mean, you could see that if you could get, he's got a free hit there. There we go, activating the tree. So this is turn 2, Wood Elves. Tree Blitz. So that's a 1, 2, and then 3 for the Blitz. Gets a push and follows up. So he's kind of opening up this side of the field here. And you got a 2-die block there using the guard of the tree if he wants it. I think he's going to declare it. No, he moves on to this 2-die block, I believe. There you go. 2-die block declared. Gets the POW. Can he punch armor? He does. So we got an armor punch and injury. So we got our first injury of the game. I believe he rolls a 10. We'll take a look at the match report. So that was a casualty by Mass Kitten on a Dark Elf lineman, Horny Mantis. So 10, meaning that's a Nagler. That's going to be tough later on for the Dark Elves. So we had another 2-die block declared. Wood Elves coming out aggressive, being the punchers, at least for now. Clearing space, doing good stuff. Oh, we've got a potential scoring threat in the corner. So it'll be interesting to see how the Dark Elves cover this. Now, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I think this is where we have an illegal procedure here. As you see, he activates his thrower, then activates the Wood Elf with the ball, hands off to that thrower, and then chucks it downfield. So that's a it's an illegal procedure right there. Basically, what he could. Okay, sorry, the recording got a little messed up here, but what I was talking about, basically before that happened, was that we're gonna see an illegal maneuver here. So we're gonna back it up just a little bit so I can talk about it. So he's gonna send this receiver out, and you're gonna see the handoff being declared by this model right here, and he's gonna activate the passer, then activate that guy for the handoff, which the handoff goes through, and then continue moving the thrower. Now the thrower is going to throw to the I think that's I believe that's either a war dancer or a catcher. Can't really tell, but that's it. You could pretty much still run that play. I don't think it affected anything, other than you would have to activate this model first. He would have to run down, declare the handoff, and then the thrower could have moved to the same exact spot, or might have even been able to get a little bit better angle. But regardless, that is going to be a completion once he rerolls the catch. And like I said, these guys were pretty new. So even though that was kind of broken up and illegal, I don't see much, maybe this model would, end its turn over there. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. We're going to have to watch the footage and see. Anyways, Dark Elf's turn to respond. Or actually, no, it's still Wood Elf's turn. So basically, he's taking a look at who can come in for the Blitz. So very wisely marking the available players as much as possible. And I think he's moving this guy over here for another backup scoring threat. So you got a catcher here. I believe that's a war dancer out in the open field. All right, Dark Elf's return. So here we go with another illegal procedure. That's the Journeyman using a reroll without using the loner reroll. So that's a big that could have actually, depending on what he rolled, this would have been, an automatic touchdown had he failed that. But the Wood Elf guy didn't catch that. I caught that because I care, guys. I care about the rules. Now, what do we got here? Here comes the Blitz. I think he's contemplating whether or not to re-roll that, because that's just basically going to be a push. But ultimately, he doesn't, and I think you really want to consider the angle of the push here, or at least the angle of the assist. If you have plan, basically what I'm saying, guys, is plan for your pushes, right? If you think a push is going to happen, then this journeyman should have put the assist over there, and then at least you cut off that angle. Right now he is 2+ dodge from scoring, and there's not much the Dark Elf guy can do about it. Also, this is probably a case where you miss having the Witch Elf. The Witch Elf would have got multiple hits on that Blitz, and would have had a obviously a better chance of knocking that guy down. So I think the Dark Elves are a bit in trouble on this play. I don't see another way to get to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Go for it. You can maybe put a guy there. But really what you want is someone over there and to cut off that lane at least make them blitz. But it looks like that's not going to happen. What we have here is the assassin that guy's going to... the assassin used his stab, but I don't think it went through. He stood this guy up. Now he's... Oh, they're trying to figure out the assists. Guys, there's no assists here. This is all canceled out. Standing her up, pretty good move, but not helping as far as block goes. So, let's stand up another player and get a 2-die block. I believe it's that blitzer declaring the block and does not pop armor. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to see... Well, fortunately for the Wood Elves, this should be an easy doge. Gets the 6, runs it in for the score. So the Dark Elves are on the board first. Dark Elves, Wood Elves are on the board first. So there we go. Touchdown, Wood Elves. Pretty good stuff. So we got Wood Elves now kicking to the Dark Elves. Still plenty of time on the clock, so Dark Elves can tie it up before the end of the half. That's pretty much where you want to be as the defensive. I think you let the Wood Elves do what they're going to do, which is score early. And then you want to eat up the rest of the half, bashing their skulls and hopefully getting a numbers advantage while doing that. Let's take a look at the Dark Elf setup. Oh, they rolled perfect defense on the kick, so he is rearranging his team, shifting around, negating any... Looks like his idea is to negate any assists. That looks illegal. Let's see if he moves it. Or we're gonna have to pull out the little ref icon again. So I think he's gonna let it. He's gonna let it go. He's declaring a 2-die block. So note to self: this you can't have this. This is no good. This is a no-go. But moving on. Nothing we could do about it now. Doesn't pop armor. Knocks the elf down. Actually, yeah. Did he use the block skill? I guess he must have, because that guy was not pushed back. I'm assuming so. because that right there is a blitzer. The only reason I know that is because I know my own models. He's using my team, so and he's moving the runner to pick up the ball. That should be a 2+. Pickup got it with a 3. We use the rest of the runner's move to get back into the pocket there. Hopefully, you're in some protection. If you're the Dark Elf player, you've got to deal with this. This is a problem here because now he's got. If you don't knock these guys down, these guys are your gals are wide open. You do have 3 open players here to maybe add a pocket of protection there. So be interesting to see how he does with this kickoff result. Didn't really help the Dark Elves, no. So we got a dodge. So he is looking to, I believe that's, yeah, he's probably going to cage up. There's another Dark Elf dodge. Don't be trying all these doges at home, kids. These are skilled elf players that know what they're doing. Is he discussing a reroll? Yeah, he's burned a reroll doing that. So that means he's at 0 rerolls this early in the game. That is not good. Now dodging with the journeyman. Journeyman makes that dodge. Oh, forming the back leg of the cage. Another dodge. So there you go. Elf cage. We'll see how the wood elves respond to this, but I mean they're basically wide open. Can he get? Oh, he's putting all of his eggs into this basket, guys. So dark elves are looking to maybe they might be daring all the wood elves to come in and mark all this up, and then it becomes a bashing contest, and then in which case they have a slight advantage. And he's got a look at that scoring option here. I think this is going to be a assassin stab blitz. I think he's going right for stab. Oh, he's got the block dice in his hands though, so I don't know if he is declaring that as if he's going to use stab or just the normal blitz. Not quite sure. He goes for stab. You've got 2 stabbers on the field. Might as well use it. And I think he does pop armor. Looks like he does. And we've got a stun. So pretty good use of the stab skill. He's got at least 1 stun player down. And he's going to dodge away from the tree. And hopefully, looks like Dark Elves will be trying to spread the elves out a little bit. If the elves overcommit here, he's got scoring options there. So interesting opening move by the Dark Elves. We'll see how the Wood Elves respond. Wood Elves starting with the tree. Did the tree fail? The tree has failed. So we've got the tree taking root right there. And we've got Dark Wood Elves coming in. They've got the movement to cover basically all of this. Is this going to be a blitz? I don't know. No, just kind of covering over here. Okay. Some good open move, field movement. I think I don't know if I would send 3 guys over here to deal with that, but I could see um, kind of taking that option away from the Dark Elves, sure. Now we got the War Dancer. War Dancer's coming in. I believe this is going to be the Blitz. So he's going to blitz a corner of the cage. Always a good idea. Gets the Doge Pow. I believe that's a Doge Pow roll. So I don't know what they're looking up. I should have, God damn it, I should have edited it. I did. There we go. So here we go into turn, the Wood Elves, or Dark Elves' turn. So we missed the knockdown here. I think I cut that out by accident. Weird that he didn't follow up, but that's pretty good because that would have been, a free hit or stab right there. They've got pretty good pressure going there, but I could see Dark Elves setting up a good blitz here and then maybe reforming on that side. We'll see how they play this. But that was a 2-die block there and pushed the Wood Elf lineman right into the assassin. Not sure if he's going to just declare stab since he didn't follow up, so you're not going to get a 2-die block there. So I think he's going for stab. Okay, we've got a stand up. I don't know if that's going to be a stand up blitz there. I think he's contemplating it. I would probably do this move here. So you want to mark that player. And you probably I'd probably blitz this player that way. Or I think he's seeing if he can get into this square here to get that player back into that angle. Or even there. So taking back his move. There comes the mark. Is this going to be the blitz? Now I hope he blitzes and doesn't use stab. I think he went right for stab. No, I guess that was a block. So he popped armor. Wait a second. That I think was a stab. I don't know why he pushed him back. It doesn't matter because that was a KO. So KO by the assassin, pretty good. Even though there was a little illegal move by pushing him that way, but it doesn't matter. No harm, no foul, as they say. So he's got a pretty good. He's got all of this wide open, and he's got his runner free of any tackle zones, plus the journeyman. Let's see where he goes. I think you could have maybe pushed a little bit further. I know he had extra movement with that blitz. He could have used the rest of it, but he's going to play it a little bit safe. He does have plenty of time. So Dark Elves have plenty of time on the clock, so they can basically they want to run out and score turn 7 or 8 to go in tied at the half. So I could have saw a scenario where the majority of the models would be up here, maybe up 2 squares, but that's not a big deal. There's a 1-die block. Okay. 1-die block paying off. So not a bad turn. Pretty productive turn for the Dark Elves. Let's see how the Wood Elves respond here. So we've got Dark Elves did prone a War Dancer. Well, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Tree is going to move. that is illegal. That should not happen. The tree took root. Is that what he's doing? I'm not sure what he's doing. Pointed at the tree. Yeah, this is all illegal procedure. Illegal procedure. What is happening here? Bird, 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 bird. You guys, you can't do this. This is gonna affect the game. Totally. The tree's blitzing. Is the tree blitzing? Oh, all right. Okay. Well, no, that's a one die blitz. All right. Totally confused here. Why is that a one die blitz, guys? Is that strength 2? Oh, it's strength 2 guy. Wait, what? Why is the tree? Oh, I see. Because he pushed right into the tree. So you used the tree to run in and assist instead of blitzing with the tree for a one die. Interesting decision by the Wood Elves. Sure. Uh, who might I don't know. This guy kicked my ass the last time we played, so I'm not gonna talk shit. But I mean, that was a interesting development there. Not sure if I agree with it, but then we got a one die block coming here because why not? Does he get a POW? He gets a POW. Look at that, paying off. Almost breaking armor, but not quite. So knocking him down without and no follow up, and then we've got that's also going to be a one die block because these are a bunch of strength 2 guys. Sure, it's like okay, this is interesting. He rolls the boat down, and pops the Dark Elf's armor. That's what it looks like to me. Or is that a 7? No, he did pop it. So you got stunned. So that is actually going to be an injury. So Dark Elves doing their best to get that numbers advantage, beating up on the lower armored Wood Elves. So that's pretty good. Let's take a look at I want to see if who was that. It was so the second injury would have been Bear Claw. So one of the catchers, Wood Elf catcher down, badly hurt, to Hovering Butterfly. Hovering Butterfly of the Dark Elves. So all good stuff coming from the Dark Elves. Dark Elves having a pretty good turn here as they advance forward. So they got the ball in the runner's hands, and just 2 guys to beat, which they've marked. So it looks like the Wood Elves are going to have to come in and commit to this side of the field, but he does have scoring options here. She was actually knocked prone, so he must have popped armor on that boat down. So he's got a slight scoring option. So I mean, a definite scoring option here. He could spread the field a little bit, and we'll see how they play it. So it looks like he's got. Is he thinking about a doge? He is doging. To cover the back and cut off any, or at least make it a little bit more difficult for someone to come around. Coming straight through would be very difficult to come in because you can get a guy in that square and get a hit on the ball carrier, but the way he's done it is you'd have to come around and maybe come this way, and you'd have to negate the journeyman assist there. So let's see what the Wood Elves have in mind here. How would they play this? They do have some free hits, so you can take out this Dark Elf lineman here and open it up. They do have the movement for that. Again, the tree uh, illegally moving around the battlefield pitch. Sorry, tree moving around the pitch, which shouldn't be a thing. Shouldn't be a thing. I don't. So far, though, I don't. I don't see how it would have changed anything. I mean, you have a tree there. Maybe the tree would have a free punch at this person here, but we'll have to. I'm just gonna have to ignore it for the rest of the half. I want to hit the ref button with just one more time for good measure, but then it keeps screwing up my like I keep losing my cursor every time I do that, so I'm gonna not do that. So well, look at this! Look at this movement here. Boom! How's that? How'd he get in there without a dosh? Could he have done that? I guess he came in from this angle. Came in that angle, and then got got the ball carrier marked. So pretty good. Is he gonna come around the back and get a hit in? I wonder. Here they are. So they're collapsing on this side. Is he gonna cover the scoring threat here, or is he gonna stay here and cover this one? I'm not sure. And so that there's a blitz by the War Dancer. So he's canceled out the assistance. So this could be a one die blitz on the ball carrier. Yes, we've got everybody canceled out, so that should be a one die blitz. Is he? Yeah, one die blitz. Yes, guys. So one die blitz. That's what he's doing. So he's got it. We're not sure. There's a lot of finger pointing going on. a lot of arguing, guys. It's a one die blitz. That would be a one die blitz. Is he not blitzing with them? He is. He declared it. Gets. Is that a push? I think that's a push. Yep. Gets a push on the runner and follows up. So the runner, let's see, movement 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One space away from a score, or you could have the runner come out and hand off here. We'll see what he does to cover this angle here. He still has this guy, has not activated, so that is a one die block. How's that a two die? Oh, it's a one die. What's he roll? Pow? I think he rolls. Is that both down? He's considering. He uses his last reroll to get the pow that he needed. That was a big call right there. Big reroll. He's got the runner now cut off and stuns a guy. So excellent D by the Wood Elves there. Fantastic move. And then we got a two die block on the assassin. Pops armor and KOs the assassin. Assassin KO. So that was a big turn, big defensive turn by the Wood Elves there, and they're not done. There's another POW, two die block, knocking down yet another lineman. Does not pop armor, but still, You see a lot of down dudes here. A lot of down dudes plus a KO guy. This is a tough situation for the Dark Elf and marks the scoring threat. Think what I kind of position I would do is probably declare a dodge with this model here. Maybe do a blitz, pop the runner out. I don't know. We'll see what the Dark Elves come up with. He does have options here. You could maybe run a reverse. I don't know, but that reroll was fantastic. Fantastic call by the Wood Elves. There have been some. This is why I call this armchair quarterbacking. But so there have been some questionable stuff in this game. But blitz there. Why? Okay. Okay. Claire's blitz. 2 blitz got the push back. I think he's going to. I'd have been thinking about how to deal with this mess. I don't know why you're dealing with the back end, but again, that's why we call this armchair quarterbacking. I get to look at other people's gameplay and pretend like I could do better. Yeah, but basically, yeah, I would think maybe here, put a guy here, and maybe try and I don't know. It is a tough call. It's a tough call. This is a lot of dodges. That's 3 dodges. That's a 3-3-2 dodge to get out. I don't know if that would be highly risky, especially no rerolls, no dodge skill. So we've got the assassin moving back there. He's moving backwards. Not a good sign to move backwards. We got a doge with the runner, and the runner is running in reverse. So this was success. I would call this a outstanding defensive play by the Wood Elves. You've now forced your opponent to move. Let's see, he was in that square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares back. Now behind the line of scrimmage, 6 squares, I would say. You've cut off any of that going, and you are like winning the block battle as well, as we got a successful dodge by the journeyman to tie up a couple of Wood Elf linemen there. And then we have this free and open guy who can now stand up, or I'm sorry, Huamin. Where's my progressive? That's Huamin. So we got 2 die block. I'm not sure where that happened. Oh, it's a 2 die block because that is a catcher. Beat up on the catchers, that's sure. For sure. If you got free hit on a Wood Elf catcher, he's got him stunned. So of anything, at least that's one silver lining we got here, is that he's stunned a guy. You might want to stand this guy up, or maybe this person just is rolling over. Yeah, probably. All right. So Wood Elves, in response, we've got a free 2 die block here. Any way you want it. That's the way you need it. And we got pops the armor. Man, Wood Elves popping armor like crazy. So we got a guy stunned over here. And the tree again. You know what? I have to. I have to call it out. I have to call it out. Weep, 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 weep. That tree can't move. The tree cannot move. That's okay, guys. I still Whatever. Look, I did lose control of my cursor. It's back though. There we go. So, was that a tree blitz? I missed that. Okay, so you see, okay, the Wood Elves have responded. They have the movement to adjust to any running a reverse on this team. Maybe not the best idea, but I didn't really. He caught him here good. So uh, maybe the reverse was the correct action to avoid being, avoid losing the ball. So at least right now they still are hanging on to the ball as with the Wood Elves declare 2-die block on the Journeyman. Journeyman's going down. Is that another popped armor? Bam. That's a KO. KO by the Wood Elves. Wow, Wood Elves are just, in every aspect of this game, they are dominating. Uh, they're hitting harder. They're getting, and look at that. I think he's got the Blitz. He does by the War Dancer, taking advantage of that movement 8. And is that a 2-die? Kind of hard to tell. Oh, he has to. It's a go for it Blitz, but it is in fact a 2-die Blitz. So I think it was just a push though. Oh, this is okay. Sorry, he's declared dump off here. So uh, he's dumping off to the assassin. Uh, rolls below a 1, so that's going to be wildly inaccurate, and the ball is going to scatter way the hell downfield. Actually, not in a bad position. If you're the Dark Elf player, I don't know if he's any. I don't know if this guy's activated though. If he's not activated, he could easily come in and secure that ball for the Wood Elves. It doesn't by his positioning. I would say he is not activated yet. So that is bad news. Oh, he also he must have wasn't a push. He must have used the block skill and knocks down the runner. So what else? Yeah, he has not activated, so he's gonna go and grab it. Why the hell not? That's a two 2+ pickup. Secure the ball. You're up 1-0, and your best way of playing defense as a Wood Elf is playing offense. Gets it with the 2. Wow. Declares a pass. Sure. Why not? Oh my god. What is happening here? They just at this point it is this is pure elf ball. Fucking pure elf ball, man. Just throw the ball, pick up the ball, throw the ball. So we had a kind of wild turn of events here with the dump off. So you had the go for it blitz. Oh, 1-die go for it blitz results in both down. Knocks down the runner. Runner uses dump off, throws it wildly inaccurate downfield, and results in a Wood Elf grabbing the ball. And is that going to be a completion? I believe it is. Well, he's going to roll to catch it. So we shall see. No, that is, in fact, he did not. He chuffed it. So, still. So, if you're the Dark Elves, then you still have a shot. I think you need to play a little elf ball back and free that tackle zone. Get that ball back as soon ASAP. That should be your thing. Oh my God, he stunned the runner. Just so many guys stunned here. Wood Elves are playing like they're orcs. So how many players can he activate here? He's got 1, 2. Looks like he's going to run this player back. I don't know about that. I would have set that person up for your score. Unless you're blitzing this guy. But why blitz that guy? He's not really doing anything. I would maybe just make this person your scoring option. So there's the blitz. Why that guy? I'm not sure. I would prioritize getting that tackle zone away from the ball, but I'm not sure what the Dark Elves are thinking here. But rolls both out. That's a turnover. Oof. Oh, that's bad news for the Dark Elves as they turn it over early in their turn. You got a ball free on the ground, and yes, the Wood Elves are already looking at running downfield. Hopefully, somebody adjusts this camera so that we can see downfield a little bit if this is going to happen. If the Wood Elves do manage to get a score out of this and go into the half 2-0, it's going to be very tough. Look at this picking up in traffic. So that's going to be a -1. Gets it anyways with a 6. Why not declares a pass also in traffic? Because they're just feeling hot. I mean, why set up a? You could have easily blitzed this guy away, but that is not true. Wait a second. That should not. That should have been a -1, and so that 2+ should not have happened. So that's yet another. We're gonna call illegal procedure on these guys, and that's a big one because that's going to result in a possible touchdown. So, and actually did. So we got. I guess we have to call the touchdown out. Right. Yeah, I guess we have to call it. I mean, it's not exactly. Well, that is just bad news for the Dark Elves because that should have been an incomplete pass. I mean, true, he had the pass skill, so he would have re-rolled it. He would have needed a 3+. We wouldn't know what would have happened. Let's take a look at the opening kickoff here to the Dark Elves. So Dark Elves are all going on one side. It looks like they're in sort of a shotgun. You're gonna go heavy one side and maybe run it down the field here. But going back to that last play, that should not have, definitely should not have happened. Or at least you would have had to made him re-roll, roll that throw, and make him earn that. That's not a 2+. That should not have been a 2+. Unless he had maybe he had nerves of steel, maybe. Let me check. Actually, okay. So after checking the roster, that player actually did have nerves of steel, so that was all good. So I am eating crow right now. Let's move it on. Okay, let's just get past that, guys. All right, and get back into the game here. So we got the Wood Elves up 2-0. Let's just do a quick recap. Dark Elves with a chance to maybe get a score. What do you roll both down on that tree? I think so. Or did they actually get a tree knocked down? Doesn't break armor. Whatever happened, that tree is just knocked down. It's fine. It's all good. I'm thinking at this time, you're probably going to need a a quick pass, man. You've got to put at least a touchdown on the board if you're gonna hope to come back in the second half. There we go. So he's gonna declare a pretty long pass here. Where's it going? Who's he declaring as the charge? Dark Elves not. I mean, their passing game is really not that great, but we'll see. They're kind of forced into it at this point, so we do have a successful completion. It's a small short pass. I thought he was going to pass it downfield somewhere. I would have blitzed one of these guys down and then, but he does run the ball as fast as he can. I don't know if he's got a way. He does have what two active players. So let's see. That player's activated. Two unactivated players. He could maybe mark. I don't see a way to protect that player. And he's in the heart of the defense. But I guess that is halftime anyway. So that didn't. He does leave with a couple of skill points. He did get a couple of injuries and a successful completion. But still down 2-0. He is getting the ball, so he could get a quick score here. At this point, you are playing the Wood Elves game, right? You're thinking about scoring fast. Let's see. Number of Wood Elf players 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're down quite a few guys. So you could make a quick turn 2 touchdown, turn 3 touchdown, and get within striking distance of these elves, and then use that number advantage that you have got going for you to either tie it up or possibly even win it. I mean, you've got 8 turns at this point. Wood Elves still they even though they're down players, because let's see, where are they? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is he gonna have 11 guys? He's got the journey. Yeah, he's got all 11 out there, so he's got the advantage. Should be able to score. Here we go. Opening kickoff in the second half. Pretty good kick by the Wood Elves. Let's see what they roll. We'll know by kind of what their actions, or at least we should be able to tell. I think what he rolled is changing weather, so they both rolled the dice there. Yeah, let's see. So the ball's going to bounce. It's going to bounce twice, so they rolled nice weather. There you go. See, if you just pay attention to the footage, then you know what's happening. But if you bounce back, all right. Anyways, if you go to these other screens to look up stats and stuff, you're just gonna keep messing it up, man. So, anyways, we've got 2 die block opening move of the Dark Elves. Does not pop armor. There we go. Setting up. Hopefully, this is a regular blitz, not a stab blitz. No, he went for the stab. I don't know if you want to do that, but that's what he did. He went for stab. You could have went with a normal blitz and at least got a push or something to push him back. Give yourself some room. We had another 2 die block declared here by one of the Dark Elf Blitzers. It's going to knock him down and clear room. No one's touching the tree, so that's good. And that's gonna be. He didn't pop armor. Is he gonna go? Oh yeah, another 2 die block here, set up by the blitzer. So he's good. He's doing the fundamentals, getting a much better start, getting a bunch of hits on these Wood Elves. can he take advantage though? I would have liked to see, him using his numbers and getting, a good open uh, spot around here. Anyways, runner's going back, trying to secure the ball. Pickup is good. And he's running. They're going on that side of the field. And setting up some decent protection. What's going to happen here? I mean, you do have this lane. You could get behind him. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Good job. And we've got an elf sandwich. Elf sandwich happening there. Okay. Is he good? Yep. He wants to go and mark. That's pretty good because when the dark elves are marking, they're basically forcing the wood elves to either punch their way out or dodge their way out, and hoping for that early turnover. Ball is, I mean, the tree's not going to be able to get to your ball carrier, and you've got kind of a small screen going here, and you'd have to kind of block your way through to get to the ball carrier, so that's not happening. Ooh, another Wood Elf stun. Wow. Still, the Wood Elves are showing that they are not afraid to punch back. So we'll say Wood Elves turn 7. I'm sorry. Turn 9. Turn 9 for the Wood Elves. And we got a Tree Blitz. Getting that POW. Tree getting into the action there. Let's see what the tree is rolling. Rolls a 7. Okay, not good enough. Not good enough. So, what else can kind of at this point they could just kind of sit back and play pretty conservatively, because I mean you are down guys, so you don't want to necessarily get into a block war. You kind of want to put the onus on the dark elves to try to run up the field and expose themselves to you. We'll see how they deal with this play. So 2-die block. War Dancer on Assassin action and gets the Doge POW. Pops armor and stun. So again, Wood Elves stunning and brave. Getting that there. You got the. Let's see how the Dark Elves return. They've got plenty of room here to run. I would be very surprised if I don't see a handoff here. What's this say? Dark Elf lineman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you could seal off. You have so many guys to set up a back screen for that person. I'll be curious to see what they do. If not, looks like they're going to play a little conservative and score or set up a touchdown for turn 3 touchdown, which is okay. Turn 3, you still have time. You'd only be down a point. There you go. You want to lock up. I would have even maybe blitzed that guy down, but okay. Not a bad play. Not a bad play. Maybe he will. He's still got the assassin there, so assassin. He's been using the stab a lot more than I would have, but is he running down the scoring option? Oh, handoff. Wait, what? You can't do that. Wait a second. What? What? What just happened? Okay. Wait. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna have to call it. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, guys. You can't. You can only wait. Unless I'm. Hey, you could correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but uh, wait, what? What am I missing here? Okay. Wait, okay, I think he just called it. Called up the BS. Okay, so you got the runner. Runner ran up there. Okay. What is this guy doing? Yeah, okay. So they caught it. That's good. So basically, he didn't do the handoff. He has a scoring option. That's good. Good call, guys. Great job, Wood Elf player, catching um, that mistake. So I think they ran the play back and okay. So he's still open. He does have the assassin. We'll see what he does with the assassin. Um, if I were the assassin, maybe blitz this guy away, then run up here and form a block here, and maybe dodge this guy and screen over here. But we'll see what he does. Oh, look at that. Okay. Get that blitzer into the play. And is he going to declare that? Is he going to declare? The suspense is killing me. I think he's going to. Okay. All right. He's got some protection going there. It looks like that's. Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice. Okay. So you got a good screen going here, except for, this guy can get easily knocked away. But you got the back covered as well. So pretty good protection there. It looks like the Wood Elves are caught a little bit flat-footed. We've got what was it declaring one die block, or it's a two die because that's a catcher. Why not? I don't know what he's deciding here. That looks like a skull or push. Yeah, maybe he was thinking about re-rolling it. Why? Why? That's a journeyman, anyways. So don't do that. Sexiest journeyman ever. Take a look at that shading on that white. Looks pretty good. If I do say so myself. There's a nice dodge here. So he's got this. He's got this well protected here. So it could look like, he's got the turn 3 score set up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be able to, unless I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe go for it. Yeah. This I like. So, what you want to do is the Wood Elves is probably set up. You want a guy here somehow. Can he do it? Let's see what he does here. He sets up a 2-die block by the capture. Okay. Gets that journeyman down. Does not pop armor. Okay. Can he get a guy there, though? There should have been. You really want a guy there. I don't see a good way of doing it. And if he can't, then, it's pretty much. This is pretty much a Dark Elf for sure score, which they need. and then they need to stop. They need a defensive stop, and they have the number advantage. So this could work out really well for them. All right, you got. Is he gonna blitz? Yeah. It's a 1-die block. Just to get it. Well, he got a tackles gun on the guy, so not a bad. I mean, you got the ball carrier marked. I mean, he's gonna get punched in the face next turn, but that's okay. And then we got a foul. Wood elf foul. Not called by the ref, and we are in business here. Okay. Did he foul and keep moving? Did he do that? Wait, no, I think he. Okay, I think he probably did. He redo that move for a 1-die blitz. Wait, what? I'm confused. I thought there was already a blitz that play. That's okay. That's okay. Not. Looks like Dark Elves are starting their turn 3. Second half action, and we got to push. Okay, so basically he's just gonna clear him out of any tackle zones. You're not looking like you got the assist. That's a 1-die block. Any way you look at it. So I'm not sure. Okay, so he's gonna go in, going in for the stab. Gets the stab. And KO. Wow, stab KO. Good job, Dark Elves. Let's see. Stab KO. Stab KO. KO stab. Wait. Or no. The guy's still on the field. I think he uses Apothecary. That's right. So Apothecary was used there. And we've got a Dark Elf TD. Dark Elves on the board with a TD. And so they are easily within striking distance. They need a stop. Can they get it? Is the question. Can they get the stop? Here we go. Dark Elves now kicking to the Wood Elves. Let's see what they get. Look at that. I think he's trying the onside. Guys. Pretty sure. What are they looking up? They might be looking up the kickoff results. What just happened there? Oh, changing weather. They looked at changing weather once again. We'll see what happens here. Should be scattering the ball 2 ways. Is he gonna roll scatter? No. I don't think so. Okay, well, whatever. Either it was missed or I missed it. Who knows? Let's take a look at how the Wood Elves respond here. The only thing, so I don't know about this setup, man. You've given them a lane to run down, and they've got several options here, and I think we're already going to see them move into the offense. That's right. So Wood Elves going right to the shotgun, and why not use the thrower? Because he has been on fire lately. Ooh, it's going to have to use the pass skill. That comes in handy. Boom. Catches it, so it's in the War Dancer's hand. And War Dancer's going to break and make a break for it. Go for it, and 2 go for it. Holy crap. Is he going to give him some protection? He's definitely got the movement. You can either lock up the guys, which it looks like he's going to do. Oh, even Blitz a guy down. So Blitz the assassin. Oh, got the Doge Pow. Doge Pow on the assassin. Bus armor. And stuns him. So, again, Wood Elves stunning a brain. And using that extra, that's a go for it right there. And a second go for it. Using the extra movement to provide assist for his buddy. So, man, Wood Elves wasting no time, but then rolls the dreaded 1 and 9. Oh shit! That's the boat down skull. Chooses boat down. Let's see what happens here. Pops armor again, and scores a KO. So even though it's a turnover, that's a pretty good exchange by the Wood Elves. Pretty good exchange, man. Going back to the action now. So Dark Elves have a chance to respond here. You've got basically one shot, and this is key here. If you don't knock the ball loose here, you're going down 3-1, as opposed to maybe you get the ball back and set up a 2-2 tie. So let's see how he plays this. He's got the assist already going, so he's going for the blitz. Ooh, gets a push. Now here's the thing: if you're gonna do that, so plan for the push. That's right. What you probably want to do is lock up that. Yeah, there you go. Lock it down. So they are going to collapse as much as possible to prevent this score. At that point, I would have probably wanted to go for it. Go for it. And at least set it up so that even if he does dodge out, it's going to be, a billion dodges. Make him earn it, basically. Let's see what they do with the rest of these guys. All running in. That's good. Just in case you get the ball back, you do want to position your guys so that they can remain in the play. Dodge away from tree. But you can see how the Wood Elves just extend your defense. They just get you in that position where you're just, you're dodging away, you're doing go for it just to kind of keep up with them. I'm liking what he's done here. He's got plenty of tackle zones on the ball carrier. And we'll see what the Wood Elves do to respond. They are, for the most part, open. So we've got them canceling out all the assists. Is he going to blitz his way to a TD? A 2-die block. I'm not seeing how that was a 2-die block. That's interesting. I'm not seeing how that was a 2-die block. He was there. There's a guy there. This guy was canceled out. I didn't see the assist. I don't want to say that was wrong. It's a little hard to tell because the angle, and they didn't move the camera for me, so we're going to deal with what we have to deal with. But he is going to try and doge his way to victory. So he's going to do leap, gets the leap, and the TD. Leap, man. Leap. Leap coming in. We've got the TD, and we've got the score now. 3-1 Wood Elves. It's gonna. This is tough. It's gonna be tough for the Dark Elves to respond here. Not a lot of time on the clock. They needed that stop, couldn't get it. Here we are. I think would they roll high kick? Probably high kick. Gets a free shot at the ball. He must have gotten it. Okay. So they're gonna have to put up. I mean, you gotta put up a 2-turn score somehow. Not sure how they're gonna do it, but that's. I mean, you need a 2-turn score, another stop, possibly a turnover, and try and tie. So I guess okay, he must have rolled high kick, flubbed um the pickup, or did he roll quick snap? Maybe that was quick snap. I don't know. Probably quick snap. 2-die block on the line of scrimmage. Getting the push. Stay away from the tree. Always a good idea. Tree's been, I wouldn't say exactly a non-factor, but uh, kind of a nuisance. It does take away a lot of the assist options. It having guard means that you do have to deal with it, and in some way, you either play around it because you've got the speed, or you try to take it out. And I think the Dark Elves have been playing it pretty well as far as how to deal with the treeman. Treeman has not been much of a factor, if any. Looks like we're setting up a Dark Elf cage in the backfield. Um, and again, if you're going to do that, I think if you do this, well, it's going to require a dodge. Is it? Who's he moving there? I don't know. We had to count that out. That was well within that model's move, guys. So we've got. I think he's. I mean, basically eggs and all on one side. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I would have blitz this guy down and set up a scoring option downfield. That way you'd spread the defense. But as he's doing it right now, he set up a pretty decent or kind of a screen here, to kind of get around his cage. But look at that. Look at how wide open. You can come in, blitz that back corner if you wanted to, and get a guy right on the ball carrier. And we'll see. We shall see what he does here. All right. This guy's moving in. Is that the blitz? Looks like. Yep. Gets a pow. So didn't go for a corner. Interesting. Didn't pop armor either. But you're up 3-1. So, you don't really have to force him to. Basically, you're gonna. I'd say you kind of allow him to run his play, and then as he gets closer to your end zone, you can collapse in if he's gonna cage all the way. I don't know, bros. But you've got basically. I don't agree with this either because you're leaving 2 scoring options here. What are you going to do about those 2 guys? But again, you're up. So, I mean, you could just give them the TD just so you can get the ball back and just play keep away and cruise your way to victory. That would be a completely viable strategy, and it would give the other guy some SPP, so he would be happy too. So it's almost like a win-win, except that the Wood Elves would win because they're still up a TD. We'll see how they play this, though. You've got this big lane down here, so you could, and everybody's kind of free. So basically, once you knock this guy out of the way, you've got the personnel and the numbers to set up another. It'll be score in 3 turns, though, not 2 turns. You really want that 2-turn score to give yourself the best, the best chance of tying it up. But if you're not playing for tie, now you're playing for SPP, then maybe this is the way to go. Maybe he's conceded at this point. I don't know. But if you are, then you want to try and hurt as many Wood Elves as he pops armor. Does he? He does. That's an injury, guys. So Wood Elves at least got Dark Elves with another injury. Let's see if I could tell who is the guy that got injured. If I take a look at the matchup, I think that was Cowgirl. No, Twinkle Toes got the casualty. So injury was to Lingus. Injury on Lingus. Okay. I think that's what it was. Back to the game. If I can get my cursor back. I've been struggling with my cursor disappearing in this weird setup. Dark Elf's going to run down the field, take advantage of all that open grass that they have there. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know if they've already used their blitz, but you'd probably want to blitz that model down. Okay. If that's a mark, that's a good mark. Is he going to blitz him down? Is he? Is he going to blitz him down? No. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the blitz. No? No blitz. Blitz? No blitz? No blitz. Blitz, yeah. There we go. Gets the push him down. I would stay there. I would stay there if he does pop armor. Does he? So stunned him. So much stunning and brave, guys. Yeah, you need this guy to run through. He's gonna put him there for the added protection. Keep him away from the sideline. I kind of agree with that. And look at this, scoring options running down the field. So you got all kinds of stuff. So that will spread out the Dark Elf or the Wood Elf defense there. You know they're gonna collapse here. Maybe blitz from the back. Put a tackle zone here. That'd probably be your best bet, and then mark these guys up and force. Does the runner have the movement though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a go for it. So I would not stall at this point. Is the tree? Hey, tree gets a stun on the journeyman. Not bad, tree. Widow's trying to stop this score. I honestly don't see the pressure in stopping it. I mean, if it happens, it happens. You still have the lead, and you're getting the ball back. And he has not. Dark Elves have not figured out how to stop you from scoring. Pretty much scored at will. So I would feel pretty comfortable here being the Wood Elves. It was cool though. I was really looking forward to seeing this game. Aside from the few rules there. Ooh, injury. Wood Elves coming through with an injury. Look at that. That man. Wood Elves punching they mean business. They are not taking this line down. They have learned from fighting black orcs and orcs how to punch, how to do a little punching, man. Um, like I said though, I would you could let the Dark Elves score at this point, which looks like they're going to do. They hadn't had a way. I thought they were going to collapse, but they were probably worried about getting punched back. So yeah, he's going to allow him to score. He does need to go for it and makes it. So we've got a touchdown. Touchdown by the Dark Elves. So Dark Elves within scoring distance. So can they? Is there enough time on the clock? I would not have kicked it deep, guys. What are you guys doing? You gotta go for the onside. They're playing deep zone. I would have played up. I would have been like, try to kick it onside, try to hope for blitz and steal that ball. But I think they're gonna just play it safe. As high kick was rolled as the kickoff result, and that's the second high kick of the game. And the thrower's just on top of it. He's had a big game, man. He has not. I don't know how many completions. I wasn't counting, but I would think it's around 4 or 5 completions at this point, and he's got the ball. So there could be 6 or 7 completions for him, which is an insane amount of completion. So you got Tree with a 3-die block. You should have put the journeyman there, but didn't. Luckily, the dude survives. And if I were the Widows, I would have had the tree off to the side so you'd block into the other guys and just try to punish these Dark Elves for doing all the bad stuff to you. And what is this, a blitz? Is this a 2-die blitz? It's going to be. I don't know. Kind of overcommitted here with 3 guys, but whatever. Push, so that doesn't even matter. As he keep going, he's going for the score. He wants a 4-2. So sending the scoring option down. I don't know, like why you would end in an opponent's tackle zone, giving him the assist already. But yeah, at this point, like why not? You're up. The Dark Elves are not looking, or at least they're not in a position. Oh, another pass. So that's probably completion number 6 by the Wood Elf thrower, man. Guys working overtime. Could be, like, to me, maybe Silver Bowl regular season MVP is that thrower. Guy's a beast, man. Yeah, so this is going to be a fun team. I think they learned a lot about each other playing this game. And if things, I think this is the end of the regular season for both of these teams. So I think they're going to have to rematch each other in the first round. And it'll be interesting because the Dark Elves should have their Witch Elf back. I think that would change things dramatically. And then we need to point out like some of the things that we saw in the rules. But yeah, it'd be interesting. I still think if I were to put money on it, Wood Elves probably gonna advance. It'll probably be a Wood Elf Black Orc finals this season. As the Dark Elves play their final turn, they're just gonna prevent the score. I think this is gonna be a blitz, either stab, blitz, or whatever. They're just gonna move all their pieces that way. They're just not gonna let them do it. They're not gonna let them do it, and so pretty much this is gonna wrap it up, boys. Wood Elves cruise to a 3-2 victory. And let me know if you guys like this style of battle report. I noticed that they don't get a lot of views, but I really like doing them this way. So if not, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, just do them your old way. It's frankly a lot easier for me to do it that way. But if you do like this video, hit the like, subscribe to the channel. I do mostly Blood Bowl videos, but I've been kind of experimenting, doing some other crap too. Yeah, support the channel as we try to bring it back. And we will see you on the next one. Let's just finish it up. I think he's just going to do a... the tree's just going to tree blitz for his final turn. Is he going to finally get... Nope. Almost with the mighty blow. Not going to do it. So I think we're going to end with just a quick handoff and a pass to get one last SPP to end the game. Wood Elves. See you in the playoff, boys. Again, if you like this video,